it was very rare that you could go to any party and not hear a song that Diddy had something to do with.
Correct.
Remember that time, right?
Yes.
And if they can't cancel Diddy in the same way they cancel other people. Let me say that. So they can't cancel Diddy because he's touched too many things musically. You know what I'm saying? You gonna stop playing Mary J? You gonna stop playing Lil Kim? You gonna stop playing Biggie? You gonna stop playing The Lox? You gonna stop playing Carl Thomas? You gonna stop playing 112? You gonna stop playing? They ain't gonna stop playing all them songs and all the other random songs, right? So they can cancel the man, I suppose, but they can't cancel like you are in Texas. When you go out, do they play R. Kelly records in Texas venues?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not like it used to be, right?
Only when it comes to like, because they like to do a lot of stepping. So
yeah, okay, you can't get around that. Yeah. But the slow songs, do they play the slow songs? Not so much. Yeah, because you don't know how old the girl is who's the subject of the song.
Like when they do play it, people be like,
yeah, you feel guilty.
I
don't know if it's gonna be like that with Diddy. I don't know if it's gonna be like that with Diddy from that standpoint. I mean, personally, they're gonna cancel the man personally, but I don't know if the songs that he's had something to do with are going to be canceled per se. Now, I will say this: Diddy's legal team, how's it going? His legal team has been notified by the feds in the Southern District of New York that he is the subject of an ongoing investigation, and that part's not good. So he's the subject. So they let you know that you're the subject, and he is the subject of the investigation. So the walls are closing in, and this is not just like some civil stuff. This is a criminal investigation. So
what are they saying? I just want to know, what are they saying that he's done?
Well,
what are they saying that he's done wrong?
Well, there has been a federal grand jury is hearing evidence as part of the investigation. So this is the precursor, right? So this comes first. They have the grand jury. They're going to hear evidence. There is no indication that charges are imminent, but charges are imminent.
Harvey,
charges are imminent.
You're on my
live. So we can't make out what he's saying. So of course, the spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office has declined to comment. Combs' lawyers are not responding to requests for comments. Now, like you said, and many folks want to know, a subject of an investigation is someone who is within the scope of a criminal investigation, right? Somebody, this individual is designated a target when the prosecutors likely intend to seek an indictment from that grand jury on this person. So it hasn't gotten to that point, but this is the process. Meaning they get a grand jury together. So what is the grand jury? The grand jury is folks they impanel a jury. They present evidence, and they present evidence to say, do we have enough to bring charges? And if the grand jury says yes, then they indict them. So they're at the part right before the indictment comes. The indictment hasn't come, but they're investigating. Do we got something here? Now, they're not going to say what is the grand jury for, because the grand jury is a secret. They're not going to tell you what it's for until the indictment comes. And I'm telling you, if they doing this, indictment's coming. Indictment's coming.
I just want to know, what do they have on him?
Oh, they got a lot. They raided the house. So they got all the stuff that was at the house. They got videos, they got audio, they got testimony. They got a lot of things. This is not
Cassie.
No, it's this bigger than Cassie. So the Cassie case has been settled, right? And that doesn't mean that they don't want to talk to Cassie. That doesn't mean that Cassie's not one of the witnesses, but that means that there's other things other than Cassie.
Okay, Diamonds, what do you think? What do you think that Diddy was doing?
Well, there have been a few other allegations, so it's probably gonna be something related to sex trafficking, human trafficking, prostitution, something like that. It's gonna be. That's what it's all pointing to. That's what it's all pointing to.
Okay, so he got bored of he's so rich, he got tired of buying cars, houses, bags, clothes. So he started buying people.
He started buying people. I think he's been doing that for a while. And if you remember, I don't know if you remember, so you ain't gonna remember this because I talk about you going back to the 90s for a minute. Back in the day, in the magazines, they used to talk about the so-called gay rapper. Do you ever remember? Do you remember hearing about that? The gay rapper. So people would say, "Oh, now what's Saucy Santana or these?" Not those type of rappers. No, we're talking about a rapper, and this is in the 90s. So this is before
Superhead used to talk about him too.
Right, exactly. This is a rapper who was posing as a straight person, but was really the gay rapper. I think it's Diddy. I think it's
Diddy too, and I get it. It's okay that he was the gay rapper. Yeah, it's fine. But I think human trafficking, Diddy,
so all the allegations that are coming out have been related to this type of disgusting behavior. That's what it's all been. It's
like they already seen Joe Epstein and all that other stuff. Why would you just keep going? Like, you think you're that untouchable, like that you're not going to get caught?
Yeah. I mean, folks think when you have money and you are in a bubble and you're in this little special world, then you do think that you're above the law. So and when you get away with something for a long time, you think ain't nobody gonna come back.
So Jay-Z's next and Beyonce?
I don't know what
because I've seen the allegations.
Yeah, well, allegations. Okay, with Diddy, it's been much more than allegations. We've definitely seen evidence of his abuse with Cassie, right? We've heard the stories over the years. It was always stuff said behind the scenes.
What? That he's a gay man? It's okay for him to be gay.
I don't know if that was said behind the scenes, but it was just said behind the scenes about, it was whispers about different things. Now, we've talked about on this show many times, we've talked about Jada and Will and different things that we may have heard about them. That stuff wasn't illegal. That's just freaky stuff that they was doing. Okay, that's nothing. We ain't talking about just being a freaky person.
So what are we talking about?
We talking about more. We talking about more than that.
What?
They wouldn't have impaneled a grand jury if all Diddy was a freak. There's a whole bunch of freaks. I saw this freak in Sorrento's the other day. Now, I know what you're gonna say. What do you mean you saw a freak in Sorrento's the other day? I saw a girl who used to be at some of our performances on stage, half dressed at Hammer Jacks at different clubs, walking around on the stage with her underwear on. Okay, I saw her in Sorrento's
with her family.
No, she wasn't with her family. I saw her.
Please don't tell me she was still a freak. Please don't tell me she's still a freak.
No, she didn't look. I mean, she still looked good though, but she just
a retired hoe. She a retired hoe, please.
I'm gonna say that she was regular, but I mean, just say what, she's supposed to get locked up? No. I'm just saying you don't get locked up because you a freak. So Diddy's not getting this negative energy or this negative attention because of him just being involved in a freaky lifestyle. Is what I'm saying. This is much deeper than that. This is much deeper than that. Now, some of the people that's jumping on the bandwagon, are accusing him of things because they want money. So you got a lot of stuff mixed in. You got folks that's trying to get money. You got that part. And then you have criminal acts that have been alleged and whatever the police have found out.
So he's selling pussy. He a dope dealer.
I don't know if he's selling dope.
He's doing everything.
We gonna find out.
Like, it's a lot of people going down with him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Who? Who? Who we think going down? Can't take Biggie down. He gone. There's a lot of people around him that's dead.
Basketball players.
Well, who are you talking about?
A lot of people.
Ain't no basketball players. No.
Basketball players, actors.
Yeah, a lot of them been to the parties.
Yeah.
A lot of them been to his parties. That's true. Now, what I think it could be is that what if he take this stance like, look, I got a book and I got a whole bunch of people in the book and people doing crazy things and I got videos and if I'm going down, there's a whole lot of people going down.
Yeah.
But here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. There's a problem there because some of them people in that book might say, I'm not going down, so Diddy got to lay down. What if they say that? That stuff happens. What you think happened to Epstein in jail? He had a lot of dirt on people. Then mysteriously, I don't know, a rope gets around his neck and who put this rope over this door?
What Beanie Siegel said, you either gonna get down or you either gonna lay down.
Right. That situation always looked crazy to me.
That situation was crazy because you already know that where I work at.
Yeah.
So that was crazy. That was crazy.
It's like accidents like that don't happen too often. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but if they're saying that it was suicidal, then that's what it was.
Yeah, I mean, you have that but he had a lot. He had leverage, though. I think he had leverage. If you look at the fact that he had stayed out of jail so long, he had leverage. Now earlier this week, this is another situation, and this is something else, right? So Diddy has been sued for sex trafficking, and some former porn star said that Diddy demanded oral sex from her boyfriend in order for her to get a job with Sean John. Yep. So that's crazy. Right?
So she couldn't find no other job, like
right. So she wanted to work at Sean John.
You wanted to work with Diddy so bad.
She like,
you
look,
gave
babe.
up your nigga.
So she like, babe.
Come on now.
Yeah, so that's just crazy. So he's hit with this lawsuit, and Adria English, who that's her actual name. Omnique is her porn name. So she says she met Diddy in 2004, and she was auditioning for a Sean John modeling gig at the time. But she says immediately it got freaky. And she says that Diddy wanted oral from her boyfriend and another model in order for her to get the job. So it's just so random.
What did her boyfriend do?
And why you doing that? Did you get the job as well? Did you get the job? Now the boyfriend thankfully refused. But she ended up getting the job after agreeing that she would be Diddy's go-go dancer. So she said he ain't gonna do all that, but she said, she said that Diddy used her go-go dancing as a way to force her into having sex with his friends. One of those friends was Jacob the jeweler, the hip hop jewelry.
They already dropping names.
They drop. Look, because you know what? In today's age, you got to drop names, right? They need receipts, and so she even took a photo with Jacob the jeweler after an alleged assault. She says that Diddy never kept his promise to help her career. She is suing Diddy, Bad Boy, and others who allegedly helped organize this sex trafficking, and Jacob the jeweler, and others. She wants money and she wants it now.
She wants money and she wants it now. What career was he supposed to help her with?
Modeling career, a modeling career.
A porn star.
She wanted. She had a bubbling model career, and he was supposed to help her.
Star.
Yeah. And back in 2004, folks were still watching them DVDs, and so
she wanted help with her throat expansion. Is that what it was?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
How you gonna
she said after
be a porn star and go to a model?
Well, I mean, most porn stars do not want to stay porn stars. They want to kind of move along with things.
Diamond, most models turn into porn stars, not porn stars turn into models.
Oh, it goes the other way. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
modeling ends for you, then you start doing porn.
Yeah. So she folks who want to know what her porn name is. So her porn name is I'm trying to see if I've seen her before. I guess we need to see. Well, that's her picture there. Her picture not on the screen anymore. Okay. This is her picture. Let me bring her picture up again. So y'all can see how she looks. I mean, she's cute, you know. Yeah, so that's her right there. All right. And you see that? Okay. So that's her. Get off her butt. All right, we need to see more. All right, so that's her right there.
What's her name? I'm Unique.
I'm Unique. That is OMUNIQUE. I'm Unique. OMUNIQUE. So Google her if you want to check her out. Maybe she need get some of her get her Pornhub views up. Yeah, but it's interesting that she's coming out now with
everybody gonna come
with
out
these allegations.
Me too.
And
me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So you do you believe her?
No.
I believe her.
I don't.
So you think she lying?
Yes.
I don't know.
My thing is, Diamond, you already know how I feel about this. Like, why do you guys wait for so long for something like this to happen and to say something? And the thing about it, he wasn't trying to sex traffic. He was trying to suck your boyfriend or had your boyfriend do oral on him. Really? Like, come on. Like, I don't know.
You don't think that is an example of sex trafficking?
No, back then that wasn't. That was just her being a freak and getting a train ran on her.
Yeah, and yeah. I mean, that's
she how. Didn't say she said no. She didn't say that she wasn't paid. Like, now you want to say something? Like,
right? Yeah, that's how. Ain't it funny like that? It's funny like that. But I think that it's one of those things. It happens, and I think that.
Well, why do they wait so late? Like, why all this time? It's like been over how many years? How many decades? Now you're gonna say, "Oh,
see, here's why she was nervous."
My boyfriend and
she was scared. She was scared before, but now she got courage because other people doing it. Other people coming out, and now she's nervous. Who knows?
How much she want?
She's suing a lot of people, so I don't know. She's suing a lot of people.
So she's suing Bad Boy. She's suing Puff. He didn't even have this shit when this shit happened.
Nah, he definitely has more money now. He definitely has more money now.